great debate rages on in the musky world when we talk about fluorocarbon leaders versus stainless steel leaders. I've had fluorocarbon leaders fail on me before, and the way I look at it is this: if you can cut it with a knife, then a muskie's tooth can cut it. Especially a big fish puts the entire bait down its mouth, starts shaking its head back and forth, you run into risks. And I've had them fail on me before. If I have fluorocarbon like this and I can put a knife in here and I can cut it with a knife like that, that's a problem. When you have stainless steel, you can take a knife and you can put it to the steel and try to cut as much as you want and it won't cut. Also, we jig a lot of big rivers in the Great Lakes, and when you're jigging, you're constantly bashing on the rocks. And you use fluorocarbon, it won't last a half day. Stainless steel will. So if you want to take the best care of muskies, I strongly suggest using single strand stainless steel leaders, and check out what Hans has to show us.
174 pound is what I usually buy. I use the brown stuff just because I like it. It's nice and thin, single strand stainless steel. And then I pair that with a Mustad stay lock and a Mighty Mini AFW 220 pound crane swivel, also stainless. So first off, grab it with your bending pliers, bend it back, and then wrap it right around. You got to slide the pliers around so that you can finish the bend, and that leaves you with a nice round, professional looking leader top. So for that one, then you put the snap on after you made the loop. Then you grab the loop across it, and I like to do 3 or 4 wraps. Now here's where the magic happens. To get rid of this tag, if you go to try and get rid of this and you snip it with a pair of snips, it's going to leave a jagged razor little tag on there that every time your line wraps around that and comes back across it, it weakens your line and you'll end up breaking your line. So this is how you break this off smooth. You have to make a little crank so that you can bend this wire back against itself. So you make a little crank, you grab across that, and then you go parallel down to the leader that comes out. You got to keep that parallel, and you crank around, and it pops right off perfectly. Now when you do it that way, it shears perfectly flat across, and it leaves no sharpness there whatsoever. You cannot even feel anything sharp. You don't know anything's there. So that's one end done. Now we're going to do the other side, just to show you again. Leave a couple inches, bend it back, bend it around, slide your pliers around, bend it. Then I like to put on my snap. Then you grab across the loop that you just made, 3 or 4 twists. A lot of people like using the haywire twist. However, I do not find that it is needed. I've been doing it like this for years. They're nice, pretty little wraps, and they hold. All right, once again, back to snapping off that piece. No snips needed. In fact, using snips is bad. Make yourself a crank. Grab onto that loop again. Crank it off. And that is a beautiful, 12 to 15 inch stainless steel musky leader.
All right, we hope you guys liked the video. We hope you take our advice and you start using stainless steel leaders instead of using fluorocarbon leaders. And if you check the comments below, you will see in the comments there will be links to all the supplies you need to make your own leaders. And if you like us on Facebook and like the page below, we'll be sure to post tons more videos with helpful tips on how to catch more fish. Go fish.